We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. The stock is double bottoming here and bouncing off the recent lows near the 52-week low. And we need to talk about what 42 vision, the inflow versus outflow indicator, is showing. And the stock was pushing up higher today, but it was not the only stock going higher. The overall market and the SPY did as well, and our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator since 9:20 a.m. and from that moment forward, call options went up 400% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And as I always state, this is not financial advice. This is my opinion and perspective alone. I'm an advocate that every single investor should have clarity within their charts, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be 42 vision, but if you find value in what I share here and you want to become part of a growing community of members using these resources to maximize and have that edge and clarity, join us. Check out the link down below in the description. So SENS stock here, sitting sideways between yesterday's run and today's price action, but pushing up higher for the overall day. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see here popping up on the screen, these are some of the home runs I've managed to find this week alone. And while it's not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts with our 42 vision indicator, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave 20% plus, turning out to be a home run. And this is when we caught them in the pre-market. The first one here is IMRA, was pulling downwards towards the bell. Had a pop up here with the first bull indicator and inflows crossing of 20% plus, sat sideways, got another bull indicator, full strength on 42 vision, inflows crossed back up and hit a highest point of 40% plus, guys. Now the other one here is SIDU, under a bull indicator, full strength on 42 vision, full strength on the inflows, and it hit a highest point within minutes of 30% plus, guys. And the other one was SPRO, pulling downwards towards the bell. The inflows crossed right after the bell, got that bull indicator and jumped up full strength on 42 vision to give a highest point of 20% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with SENS stock, and SENS stock continues to push up higher after yesterday's run, pulled back in the pre-market and took off for most of the day, following the overall market direction. The SPY went up, the QQQ went up, as you could see here, had explosive moves to the upside. But why is SENS going higher? Well, some of the news outlets are coming out with such broad information. And the way I'm looking at it is a double bottom based off technicals here on 42 vision. It also hit dip areas and it was close to the 52-week low, having a bounce, right? The last time it hit this area, it bounced up. And today, same thing, right? It hit this area and it bounced up again. But the news outlets are stating something different, right? Just based off the charts, that's what I'm seeing, right? But news outlets are stating that SENS stock rises as Tesla upgrades raise the EV stocks in general. Now, not every single EV stock is moving up with it, but this is what this article states, that SENS stock is following what Tesla is doing due to the fact that it received these upgrades. And if you look at Tesla, had a bounce yesterday, sat sideways and bounced up even higher today. And as you look at the QQQ and the SPY following it, right? So that is super important to keep in mind how all of this is moving together and following it in that direction. But SENS stock is near 52-week lows, and I definitely thought it was time to talk about this because the last time I made videos was way back here at the middle of August, and I always stated that if this broke below 75 cents, we could see this go towards the 52-week lows or get closer to it. And we've bounced 2 times from 60 cents. And we're going to talk about some key levels here and what the charts are showing as we pull up our 42 vision indicator and our inflow versus outflow, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation within the volatility to allow us to have that edge and maximize in either direction. So here we are with Muln stock under a bull indicator since yesterday, but the inflows are still not dominating. The outflows are red. We're below the midpoint. You could see the midpoint up here, and we're not even pushing closer to it. So any move to the upside could turn out to lose steam really quickly if it does not break through the midpoint. Now, the most recent breakthrough was back here on August 31st. Got that bull indicator at 61 cents, consolidated here at 63, and went to highs here of 74. Now, we haven't had a big jump like that again since that date, and the outflows got crossed in the aftermarket hours and the pre-market of the next day. The whole entire bear indicator popped up, and this was just volatility, and it went from 65 back to 72 and quickly lost steam to the downside. And here we are with the bull indicator, and it's under the outflows. So on the 30-minute, I'm going to be watching if these inflows could pick up or if these outflows are going to continue to dominate, because it could have some weight on this chart. Now, when you zoom into the volatility on the 15-minute, we got a bull indicator yesterday, and we crossed the midpoint here as you see it, right? And those inflows had strength. We came back down, and we've been above it all day today and yesterday since that inflow got crossed. That's the reason why the stock has had support, and it's doing that staircase effect, and the stock hasn't just completely collapsed back down to the downside, okay? Super important, but we're really, really close today in the aftermarket hours to that midpoint here, and we switched from green to red, and if these outflows cross, it could actually start to go ahead and have an impact on the chart. And this is why supports and resistance are going to be important. Now, we are under a bull indicator, and we want this to stay strong. If it gets canceled out in the process of pulling back, we cross the midpoint to the downside here, and we get a bear indicator, well, this is no longer dominating the chart because it canceled that bear indicator from the pre-market. Very short-lived, right? And that bull indicator popped up at around 66 cents, and we've gone all the way up towards 68 today. But in this whole entire range, on the 30-minute, outflows are still dominating. On the 15-minute, we're getting really close to that midpoint. I'm going to be watching that carefully. We want to stay above it. And when you zoom out to the 4-hour, same thing. Outflows have been dominating all this time. They've been dominating over the chart, and you could see it there. This just shows us how the stock has not completely collapsed to zero or gone below the 52-week low, but it also is just sitting there sideways, holding down and putting pressure in the overall chart. Any little bounce that it's had has not been strong enough, even if it doesn't reach the midpoint or even cross it, but strong enough to bring it up closer to it, showing that some inflows have started. That has not happened all this time in the bigger picture, but within the volatility on the 15-minute, we've had our crossovers back up and down, and on the 30-minute right now, we are currently dominated by outflows and below the midpoint. So that's going to be important to watch. And what are the key levels I'm watching? Well, the first support is 63 cents. Below that is 60 cents. And then the 52-week low of 52 cents. And to the upside, we need a break above 69. And then the highs up here of 74 cents. If you want to round that up to 75, you can. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.